Just recently, I informed everybody that Turkey has issued an arrest warrant for me because I dared to criticize Islam. Today, a different YouTuber, this time a Turkish language YouTuber called Ibrahim Atabey, who has a YouTube channel called Gig TV, has become a matter of the public. Everyone is talking about him. The Turkish mainstream media, Turkish officials, authorities, and religious figures are talking about him. They want him arrested and punished and more because he dared to disrespect the Quran. Ibrahim Atabey is a Turkish former Muslim, also an atheist that I had conversations with before on his channel. He feels very strongly about Islam and expresses his emotions quite passionately from time to time because he constantly receives death threats and insults and threats of unspeakable nature. He is angry at Islam, which calls disbelievers the worst of creatures, which orders the execution of people who no longer believe in Islam, which orders to discipline women and to treat them like possessions, like second-class humans, and which has committed atrocities all around the world ever since it started 1,400 years ago. A few days ago, during a live stream, Ibrahim tore up the Quran and spit on it because Muslims were again insulting him and sending him death threats. And he had a very simple message, the same message that I had. Hey, you people insult me, and you people seriously threaten me, want me to be harmed and to be killed. If you do that, if you treat people like that, then I will tear up your Quran, which you respect so much.
İçinde terör var, içinde vahşet var.
And the reaction? The reaction is more threats, more punishment, more disgusting filth that comes from the religion of peace. Today, after some people started complaining about this brave YouTuber, a significant religious figure in Turkey, a Sufi preacher, made a tweet about him, which at the moment has 16,000 likes. And it says very peacefully, "May Allah also rip apart the person who ripped up the Holy Quran," and hashtag arrest Ibrahim Atabey. This is of course very significant. After this tweet, hundreds, thousands of people started tweeting this hashtag and tweeting the same demand to arrest him. All those tweets reached the former mayor of Ankara, which is the capital of Turkey. He said the YouTuber scum known as Ibrahim Atabey both rips up the Quran and spits on it. Dear Minister Süleyman Soylu, we demand that this person is immediately handed over to justice. Süleyman Soylu is a minister of justice in Turkey. But we want to see this dog's face when the police is arresting him. Let us see if he will be laughing. He followed up in a tweet and said, "As friends have said, apparently this dog lives in Germany. You dishonorable dog. You will not get away with this. How far will you run, dog? What will you do when you die and you stand before the Lord? Bastard dog." What nice language from the mayor of the capital of this secular modern country, Turkey, right? By the way, the information provided here is wrong. Ibrahim, who is in charge of Gig TV, does not reside in Germany, but rather in Russia. What is bad about all of this is that the Turkish police finally jumped in and said about the individual who has become relevant on social media under the hashtag arrest Ibrahim Atabey, who has publicly insulted religious beliefs, the following statement has been deemed necessary. The police has basically said in a major statement to the public that they have looked into the individual, that he lives in Russia, and that he currently has 11 cases open against him, and that the Turkish police has hereby started the extradition request from Russia to send Ibrahim Atabey to Turkey, where he will then be tried for disrespecting people's beliefs and then punished. And this will probably mean that he will go through a long process in court and will face years of prison. The reactions of the religion of peace on social media from the beautiful modern secular country Turkey are priceless. I looked at only very few, and one of them already says the Muslims in Germany should make sure that he does not survive the morning. A lawyer said our heroes who will take this duty will definitely do what is necessary. This individual must be punished where he is. Maybe soon he will make a new video in which his face is unrecognizable. I would not want to be represented by this lawyer, because he rules by the laws of savages. Another person said, among your followers there is definitely a Muslim brother who resides in Europe. For the sake of Allah, they will do to this bastard what needs to be done. By Allah, the killing of this bastard is halal. And there is religiously seen no problem with that. Please hear me, dear brothers abroad. So obviously they want to do very nice things to this guy who dared to respond to years of insults and threats and harassment by ripping up a page of the Quran. Thankfully, our friend Ibrahim didn't step back. What he did was to go online, go live, and do the same thing again, and to explain that this book is full of terror, that Islam is full of terror, that it tries to rule us and silence us through fear, but that we will not be silent, and I only stand with him. Turkey and people who stand in solidarity with the Islamist Turkish government have nothing better to do than to come after people like me or Ibrahim who live abroad because we have dared to insult people's religious beliefs. Instead of fixing their country, instead of fixing their crashing economy. And these people seriously come out now and say, look, this guy ripped up the Quran and he disrespected our religion. This is why he must be punished. Never believe these people, never trust these people. No. That's not what happens. What happens is that Islam, the religion of Islam, insults everybody, insults the entire world, threatens the entire world, and orders the killing of people like Ibrahim and me who have left Islam. And we then, as a reaction, come out and rip up the Quran. And then these people come again and say, look, this is why you must die. They are only confirming their own hate when we protest in response to their original hate and aggression. It is not us in whom you will find hate. It is Islam. It is the Islamic scripture in which you will find hate against everybody and every religion. And I didn't want to do this so quickly, but hey, I still have these pages here. There's a bunch of beautiful Quran here, already ripped up. And you know what? I have just ordered a new Quran. Originally, I ripped up the Quran because a Muslim apologist said that I should be killed for leaving Islam and spreading my ideas, and people were not outraged at all. But people were outraged because somebody disrespects the Quran. And then I came out and ripped up the Quran and said, is this worse? And people reacted with much more anger to that, as we see today again. Which is why I will do that again. Is this worse than saying that people deserve to be killed for their beliefs, for their life decisions, for their orientations, for their freedom, for whatever it is? Is this really worse than saying that people should be executed, than saying that people should be killed for who they are? This is in solidarity, in support to my friend Ibrahim Atabey from Gig TV. And all those who call themselves atheists and ex-Muslims and Christians and whatever it is, and who say, hey, I strongly disagree with you ripping up the Quran. I strongly disagree with you disrespecting religious scripture. You are hypocrites. Because what you are doing is that you are silent and you make excuses while people threaten us, while people publicly declare that we should be executed, and you take out your anger on us for having a response to that, for not being such cowards as you are, for daring to step up and do something about all of this. Not afraid, not afraid, not afraid. Have a fantastic day and stay away from Islam.